What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. If there's one thing that I've known about Mac Miller throughout the years, it's that he has an ear for talent. His label, Remember Music, hasn't exactly gotten off the ground yet, but he hopes to change that in 2017. They say that you should put your best foot forward, and Njomza is the perfect choice for the label's first release. She just put out her Sad For You EP this past Friday. You probably heard her on Mac Miller's Planet Goddamn from the Divine Feminine. You probably fell in love with her voice. Now you can fall in love with her music. I'm going to highlight some of my favorite songs, starting with the title track, Sad For You. I'm sad for you, but you're bad for me. If there was ever a perfect line to describe the post-breakup feeling, Njomza just found it. And it doesn't just apply to a bad breakup or a bad relationship per se. We all get sad when we break up with somebody, but the whole aspect of it becoming, of that person becoming bad for you, I think that kind of goes into like the whole feelings aspect. When you're sad, if you let that sadness linger for too long, it's going to turn into depression. And that in turn makes that person bad for you. The relationship might have been the best one ever, but getting past it, that is what makes it bad. And it's always hard. And so Njomza is able to capture that on this EP. Another favorite of mine was Poison. In a way, Sad For You tells a story. You have the title track, and then immediately after that, it's Poison. While the EP itself might not be based around the story, you can definitely pull elements from certain songs and see that they're like in that same universe, that they come from that same place. And so on Poison, it seems that Njomza didn't abide by what she was saying. She knows that this person is bad, but she decided to keep going deeper and deeper as far as she can go. She says, we're bad, we turn to poison. So you see that there's sort of a story unfolding here. Njomza is going to win in the long run because she's able to tap into these emotions that are familiar with her listeners. And I think anytime you have music that connects, is going to be a lot memorable to you. The last favorite I wanted to talk about was Hear Me. I had to listen to this record a number of times before I figured out what it reminded me of. So I say this as a compliment. This sounds like a record that Gwen Stefani would have made. And I think part of that happens to be because of the voice that she's using. I like that she's able to kind of switch it up on this EP and showcase like different voices. I think that is a special talent because a lot of singers, they might have like that one distinct voice that you hear them, that one tone. And Njomza makes sure that she shows you that she has range as an artist. And so Hear Me reminded me of something Gwen Stefani would make. And I really love that record. Real quick, I could say honorable mentions would be everything else that I didn't talk about. The other two songs on the EP were really good to me as well. And I could probably talk about the entire EP. But I don't think there was any flaws with this, which brings me to the bad section. So what do I always say about good EPs? They're just entirely too short. Sad For You should have been like an LP, but it also leaves me satisfied but wanting more. That's exactly what I feel Njomza's goal was with this EP. You know, it kind of establishes her because she hasn't dropped the project in a long time, but she's been on the road with Mac Miller. She's put out various singles throughout the last few years that have gotten, a lot of different views on YouTube, on SoundCloud, everywhere. So this is her first commercial release, and she didn't want to overdo it. She wanted to give fans just enough to be like, this is great, but I'm still wanting some more. And that's exactly what you get with Sad For You. Njomza has had potential for years. And I think with this Sad For You EP, she's finally coming into her own. Gold Lion, it really showed off, that was her last project. It really showed off her voice and her diversity as an artist. But with this EP, you can tell that she really went for a sound that fits. Like the entire 5 songs, they all feel like they fit there. They're very cohesive. With this EP, she zones in on a particular sound, which I feel is a better decision in the long run. it shows focus and understanding of the audience that you hope to gain. And I'm not saying that she can't do anything new ever again. I'm not trying to pigeonhole her into this sound that she created with Sad For You. I just look at it like every project should have some sort of cohesion to it. And, you know, with her being under Mac Miller, I wouldn't be surprised if the next project sounds nothing like this, because Mac Miller is like one of the best artists as an example for continuing to evolve and continuing to do different things and making it all sound successful. So Sad For You is a great introduction for anybody getting into Njomza. And definitely go back and listen to Gold Lion. That was a good project too. My favorite on there is Kangaroo. And those are my thoughts on Njomza's Sad For You EP. Once you listen to the EP, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.